Alright, welcome into the Pokemon card opening section of the stream. Thank y'all so much for being here, for those of you who were on the stream. And I was looking back at, because I noticed I don't know if Katamasi is still here, but I was looking at your name when I first saw you. First of all, welcome on in. I was looking at your name and it was just like, it was hitting me. I was just like, what is that name from? I've seen the name like that somewhere before, and it just like dawned on me. Katamari Damacy was a really fun game back on the PS2 where you get to roll up and try to make the ball that you're using as big as you can. I haven't played that game in so long, and I completely forgot about the name of that game. But I saw your name and I was just like, Katamari. Oh, all right. So, anyways. Pokemon cards. Here is my pack. I don't want to see the bottom of it because it is exposed. There's 50 cards in here. I am not going to open, or I'm not going to do all 50 cards. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open, kind of like that. And I'm going to do about half, so around 25-ish or so. Let me get all the cards out of here. And this is just a rip it open. There we go. Got all the cards out. Easy move. Move. Alright, so I'm going to do about half of these. That is about half, right? I'll lay them side by side. Okay, they're all face down. That's good. I was the last one that I opened, like half of them were face up. Yeah, that's about half. Okay. So that's about 25 cards we're going to look at. And I'm going to add them to my collection. A collection that I definitely need to add on my Discord. I've been neglecting that. Alrighty, so the first card that I have is... It is Chansey. Oh, do I have a Chansey? I don't think I do. I really should have my list opened up on my computer somewhere so I can just be like, oh, I have this guy already. Alright, so I have a Chansey. And he is number 112. A Delicious Egg. Heals 30 damage from one of your benched Pokemon. That sounds good. And Gentle Slap, which does 30 damage. And then the Pokedex entry says, the egg Chansey carries is not only delicious, but also packed with nutrition. It's used as a high-class cooking ingredient. Eggs. Remember when eggs were super expensive? That was high class, alright? Alright. Next card is... Pupitar? I think I've seen this guy before. But I don't vaguely remember. He was a Pokemon Silver Pokemon, number 247. Crashing Bullet. This attack also does 20 damage to each benched Pokemon, both yours and your opponent's. Don't apply weakness and resistance for benched Pokemon. My god. This guy can just destroy your entire bench. Yours and your opponent. Or he just does Tackle, which does 70 damage. That feels awfully strong for a basic-ass Tackle. If I can move my thumb. It does 70 damage. Alright, and the Pokedex entry says, even sealed in its shell, it can move freely, hard and fast. It has outstanding destructive power. Yeah, no kidding. That Crashing Bullet move. Alrighty, a Gen 1 and a Gen 2 Pokemon. Not bad. Alright, and the next card is... an Ambipom? Ambipom. He's number 424, so what, is that like Diamond and Pearl or Black and White? Alright, so Ambipom has 90 HP. Oh, I haven't been looking at the HP. Chansey has 130 and Pupitar has 90. Ambipom also has 90. And it has the ability called Primate Dexterity. If any damage is done to this Pokemon by attacks, flip a coin. If heads, you can prevent that damage. Okay, that sounds pretty cool. Full Tilt Fling. Flip a coin for each energy attached to this Pokemon. This attack does 60 damage for each heads. So if you just load this guy up with energy cards, this guy is destructive. He evolves from an Apom. I remember Apom. Okay. So he's one of those evolutions they've added later down the road from the original. I remember they've done that with a few Pokemon. It uses its tail for everything. If it wraps both of its tails around you and gives you a squeeze, that's proof it really likes you. Oh, it has two tails. Kind of hard to see. There's this one right here. And then there's, or no wait, are those the tails? No, that's the head. I guess that's the other one right up there. Cool. Ambipom. That's really strong. I like that Pokemon. Alright, next card is Natu, I know this guy. He's a little psychic bird. One of the Elite Four in Pokemon Silver had him. No, he had the evolved form of Natu. But I remember this guy. He's cool. He has each 50 HP. He has an ability called Nap. Oh, that's an ability. I would love to take a nap. I probably will after this. Heal 20 damage from this Pokemon. From this Pokemon. And then he also has Peck, which does 20 damage. It's kind of hard to see with the purple. It is extremely good at climbing tree trunks and likes to eat the new sprouts on the trees. So, got a Natu. Awesome. That guy's really good. I remember using him. Next card is... Oh, I'm making a little mess here. Hold on. Oh. Alright. Next card is... a Larvitar. This is that Pupitar. He evolves from this. So I already have a little collection going. Number 246, he has 60 HP and he does Rock Smash. If you flip a coin. If heads, this attack does 10 more damage. Okay, so it's a basic move. Basic Pokemon. Born deep underground, it comes above ground and becomes a Pupa once it has finished eating the surrounding soil. Alright, so we got a Larvitar. So I have a Larvitar and I have a Pupitar. And these both have Pokemon Go on the side, so I feel like these go hand in hand. So, I can show it off. There you go. Larvitar and Pupitar. They're both Pokemon Go versions of cards. What year are these? 2022. Okay, so this card pack's not as old as I thought it was. I thought it was older. I thought it would have been like 2019 or 2020, but I guess not. That's fine. So it should have some Gen 8 Pokemon. If they put any in here. Alright, next card is... Tranquil. I don't know if I have this one. Number 520, so he's got to be, what, black and white? Aerial Ace. If you flip a coin and if it's heads, this attack does 20 more damage. That's actually pretty strong because he only requires one energy card to already do 20. And if you flip a coin, you could just do 40. Or he does Flap, which does 30 damage. Nah, I feel like Aerial Ace is definitely worth the investment. You know, flip a coin. If it's heads, then you have a 10% chance of doing the extra because you know how flipping a coin works when you need it to be in your favor. Am I right? If it's not 99%, it's 10%. And then Flap does 30. It can fly moderately quickly, no matter how far it travels. It can always find its way back to its master and its nest. That's really cool. So, Tranquil. I like the name too. Also, I'm going to be downloading that Pokemon TCG really soon on both my phone and the computer. So I'm going to try and learn how to play the Pokemon trading card game. So I plan to do that eventually. Next card is... Because I have some of those cards with the codes on them. I was going to give them away, but I decided I kind of want to take part in it and learn how to play the game. So next card is Eradicate. Oh, I like the background on this one. Oh, it's an Alolan. An Alolan Eradicate. Okay, so he's different. He's not a normal Raticate. I remember I caught a few of these in Pokemon Go. So he's like a dark variant of Rattata and Raticate. Chase up. Search your deck for a card and put it into your hand, then shuffle your deck. Okay. Put damage counters on your opponent's active Pokemon until its remaining HP is 10? Wow. Super Fang is really powerful, but it requires 3 energy. I don't know how long it takes to do that. It commands a nest of Rattata. Different nests don't get along, whipping up several fights over feeding grounds. Alright, so Dark Rattata or Alolan Rattata. That's really cool. I like how that looks. That's a nice looking card. Alright, next card is... Oh, here's the Xatu. Hold on. Where's the Natu? Where's the Natu? Here we go. I don't know if they're in the same class or in the same Pokemon Go. These are all Pokemon Go Pokemon, actually. There we go. Natu and Xatu. The Natu evolves into Xatu. Okay, so I have a Xatu. Let's see what this guy does. He has Pinpoint Wave. This attack does 90 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon V. This damage isn't affected by weakness or resistance. Pokemon V. I don't know if y'all can see that. I need a better webcam, but there's like Pokemon V here. Or he can do Mind Bend. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused. Awesome. How does confuse work in Pokemon cards? I'm guessing you would flip a coin, and if you flip heads, then you get to attack. If you flip tails, you hit yourself, maybe? They say that it stays still and quiet because it is seeing both the past and future at the same time. I remember I had a move called Future Sight, which was really cool. You would use it, and basically an attack would come and hit the Pokemon 3 turns later. It was cool. I felt like it was a waste, but that's kind of one of its signature moves. Alright, so next card is Steelix. Okay, I got a Steelix. I don't know if... I'm pretty sure I have an Onix somewhere. I'll have to look in my collection if I have an Onix, but I have a Steelix now. It also requires a lot of energy to use. Body Slam. Flip a coin. If heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. I remember in Pokemon Blue when I was playing that, Body Slam was like one of my go-to moves. And then Iron Buster. During your next turn, this Pokemon can't attack, but it does 170. So basically it's like Hyper Beam. You can't attack your next turn after you use it. But that's a lot of energy too. It is said that if an Onix lives for over 100 years, its composition changes to become diamond-like. Okay, so Steelix is like a 100-year-old plus, 100-plus-year-old Onix. That's really cool. Alright, next card is... Oh, there we go, got it. Another Tranquil. I got this guy already, so I got a second one. Cool. But I don't have the... if I've been getting some evolutions, and then I've been getting Stage 1 and Stage 2 Pokemon, so I'll probably get whatever the Stage 1 Pokemon is. I can't really see what that says. Next card is a Thwackey. It's funny. First of all, that's a funny name. Okay, so ability, Lay of the Land. If you have a stadium in play, this Pokemon has no retreat cost. Oh, so they have stadiums on Pokemon. Okay. And then Branch Poke does 20 damage for 1 leaf energy. So basic move, but retreat cost would be 0 if you have a stadium in play. Which, if I remember reading, a retreat is basically you have a bench, or you have an active Pokemon, and if you retreat, you can move that active Pokemon to the bench for someone else. So I remember that was a thing. And it's really useful if you have a Pokemon that has 0 retreat cost, because you could just throw him back and put someone else in the field if you need them. The faster a Thwackey can beat out a rhythm with its 2 sticks, the more respect it wins from its peers. That is a funny name, Thwackey. He's a Stage 2 for someone else. I'll have to check and see if I have a Grokey. Alright, next card is also, he's number 811, so he might be a Gen 8. He might be a Gen 8. Who was the one before that? Oh, Tranquil, I already had him. Steelix, I know, is a Gen 2. Alright. Next card is Trapinch. I've seen this guy before. He's number 328, so he's definitely in Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire. I've seen him on Pokemon Go a few times. Land's Pulse. If a stadium is... Another one with the stadium. If a stadium is in play, this attack does 10 more damage. Okay, so a basic move. Its nest is a sloped bowl-like pit in the desert. Once something has fallen in, there is no escape. I have a Trapinch. Basic Pokemon. Just basic move. Nothing special. They're all special, but nothing like outrageously powerful. Alright. Next card is Jigglypuff. I know. You want to see the Jigglypuff? Come here. You want to see the Jigglypuff? Hey, if I let this Jigglypuff sing, will you go to sleep? We all need to sleep. We're all tired. We're all tired. Jigglypuff. Gen 1 Pokemon, everyone knows who this Jigglypuff is. She sings, you fall asleep. Does 70 damage, and it's got a new icon. That is not a normal type. This is something different. I don't know what that is. Oh, you know what? It's probably Fairy. I remember they added Fairy like a couple of gens ago, and some older Pokemon became Fairy types. Know nothing about that. I don't know who's weak against it. I don't know who's strong against it. I'll have to figure it out when I eventually get there. I eventually will get there. Probably be a while, but I gotta play through Pokemon Silver and all those first. Alright, Singing Voice does 10 damage, doesn't knock you to sleep, and Rollout does 30. And I remember Rollout in Pokemon Silver from that Miltank. It basically gets stronger and stronger the more it hits you, so the best way to beat that Miltank in Pokemon Silver is to use Sand Attack. Or Mud Slap. I think you get a Mud Slap ability too. That's supposed to be like the best move to use that early in the game, because that is a beginner's trap, Whitney's Miltank, and She uses rollout, and basically the best thing you can use against her is sand attack to help you with that. Recordings of Jigglypuff's strange lullabies can be purchased from department stores. These CDs can be found near the bedding area. You know, if I didn't need to take NyQuil or Z-Quil to be able to go to sleep at times, that would be the best thing ever. Give me one of these CDs with Jigglypuff singing on it. But also make it only like 20 minutes long, because if you keep it going and going and going, then I'm never waking up. Jigglypuff, okay. Next card is... Oh, I have one of these Crab Brawlers. In fact, I think I have the same exact one. No, he looks different. I do have a Crab Brawler, though. This one is Corkscrew Punch. Also, he's number 739, so he's probably X and Y, or whichever one's after that. Sun and Moon. I think Sun and Moon's after X and Y. I might be wrong. That might be what he's from. Which would make sense. I remember Sun and Moon was a very tropical setting, and he's a crab. Corkscrew Punch does 20 damage. I feel like that's weak for 2 energies. And he has Knuckle Blast, which is if you have more prize cards remaining than your opponent. If you have more prize cards remaining than your opponent, this attack does 60 more damage. I don't know what that is, but that's really powerful for 3 energy. So hopefully you have more prize cards than your opponent. I couldn't tell you what that is. I don't know what that is. Again, I've never played the Pokemon card games. I'll figure all that out later. Its hard pincers are well suited to both offense and defense. Fights between 2 Crab Brawler are like boxing matches. Alright, we're getting towards the bottom though. I'm getting some good Pokemon cards out of this. A lot of Pokemon I already do have, but you know, some that I don't. Evolutions. Get some evolution sets going on here. Let's go. Now we have a Litten. I know I have a Litten for sure, but I don't think I have this one. This one's also probably from Sun and Moon. And the only thing it has is Singe, which your opponent's active Pokemon is now burned. It doesn't do any damage. That's just all it does. Okay, so he's a basic Pokemon. If you try too hard to get close to it, it won't open up to you. Even if you do grow close, giving it too much affection is still a no-no. I love how it says that. It's still a no-no. It's a cat. I know, Daisy or Niecy. Sorry, she wants to be a special guest. We're just looking at some Pokemon cards. I don't have a Growlithe. You're totally a Growlithe. No, some days you're a Houndoom. Some days you're a Houndoom. Today you're a Growlithe, though. Some days, though, you are a total Houndoom, and I can't take that from you. Other days you're a Snubble. Is that the name of it? Snubble. All right, let's look at the next card together, okay? Let's look at the next card together. What's this one? Oh, this is a good card. It's an energy card. Water energy. Are you thirsty? You need some water? Alright, can you see? That was an energy card. Can always have those. Next card is a fighting energy. Fighting. You want to fight? Want to fight? Or are the rest of these going to be energy cards? Next card is I want to say that's steel energy. Steel? I don't know. You don't rust, I guess, Niecy. Next card is a psychic energy. I can read your mind, and you are probably hungry. That's probably why you're here. You probably need me to give you some food. I'll give you some food in just a little bit. And we have another steel energy. Cool. I feel like the rest of these are probably going to be energy cards, which is kind of a dud to end on, but whatever. Energy cards are always important to have, as I've been seeing. Nope, this is a Rowlet. Oh, I've seen Rowlet before. Some people really like Rowlets. I've seen them in like profile pics and whatnot. See, Rowlet. He is a number 722, so he's got to be like Sun and Moon or maybe Sword and Shield. Ability: Sky Circus. If you played Birdkeeper from your hand during this turn, ignore all energy in this Pokemon's attack cost. That sounds good. What's its attack? Wind Shard. This attack does 60 damage to one of your opponent's benched Pokemon. So it doesn't attack the Pokemon that's on the field. He just attacks the Pokemon that's on the bench. But if you have a Bird Keeper, then you could do it for free. At a distance, it launches its sharp feathers while flying about. If the enemy gets too close, Rowlet switches tactics and delivers vicious kicks. You used to kick me a lot, remember, Easy? You would always just run up and kick me. Alright, next card is, I think there's like 3 cards left. We're almost there. We're almost there. We have a Weasel. I think I have this one too. Maybe not this particular one, but he has he's probably from Diamond and Pearl with number 418 or Sun and or Black and White. Rain Splash does 20 damage, so he's a basic Pokemon. It inflates the flotation sac around its neck and pokes its head out of the water to see what is going on. So, Weasel. Alright, 2 cards left. This card is a Spinnerack. I think I remember this guy from Pokemon Silver. He evolves into a bigger spider that's actually kind of powerful. He has a move called Hang Down, which does 10, and he does Sting, which does 20. So, 1 for 1 energy, 1 for 2 energy, and it does 10 and 20, so basic Pokemon stuff. Although the poison from its fangs isn't that strong, it's potent enough to weaken prey that gets caught in its web. He's a cute little spider, but he can kill you if you're not careful. Cute little spider. Alright, last card. These cards all bunched up together so I don't have a huge mess when I'm done here. Yeah, this is the last card for today. Last card is... That is not a Pikachu. That's a Morpeko, a Pikachu knockoff, basically. Number 877, so he's definitely Sword and Shield. He's a Pikachu knockoff, that's what he is. He's an electric, he looks like a Pikachu, look at him. That's just basically Pikachu knockoff. If there was another Pokemon knockoff that came out and they made a Pikachu, this is what this guy's gonna look like. But is he strong? He has a move called Famished, which is draw a card, okay? But he does have a move called Thundershock, which does 40. Flip a coin. If heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. How does paralyzed work? Is it where you have to flip a coin, and if it's heads, then you can attack. If it's tails, you don't. Alright, you alright? You okay? What is it? Let me finish this off. We're almost done. As it eats the seeds stored up in its pocket-like pouches, this Pokemon is not just satisfying its constant hunger, it's also generating electricity. So, Pikachu number 22. Morpeko. Alrighty, that is all the Pokemon cards I have. Some good picks. And I'll do the other one like some point in the near future, in a stream in the near future. I haven't done these in a while, so I definitely need to get back to them. But it's also because I'm running out of Pokemon cards to open. And I've been kind of being a little bit more conservative with my money, so mostly because I'm trying to work on getting Invisalign for my teeth. I definitely need to do that, so I've been saving up money for that. So I've been kind of slowing down on buying games and buying cards and stuff, but I'll get back to it soon, sure enough. Alright, Nisi, I need to rate. We're going to have to rate out, and then I will get you some food, because I'm pretty sure that is what you're coming to complain about. So let me read it out right quick. Awesome. So thank y'all so much for being here. Again, thank y'all for sticking around as I platinumed and beat Ape Escape. Got the platinum before I beat the game. That's kind of funny. Go ahead and put these away. I didn't get any holographics, but that's fine. Well, I'm sure the next 25 or so that I have in there probably are holographics. Hopefully. That'd be really nice. But yeah. Like I said, my next stream is going to be tomorrow because it's going to be an April Fool's stream. It's not really going to be a joke. It's just going to be a tradition I've always done with April Fool's Day on here. But my next main stream is going to most likely be on Monday, and I will start up Yakuza 0. I know Shelly and if Finn's here and MJam are all going to be excited for that because I've never played the games and I know they love it and they always talk about it in the Discord. So I want to be a part of it. I want to see what the hype is all about. I know nothing about those games. I've seen the games play, but I've never actually played them. So this is going to be my first time too. This is going to be my excuse to play the games. Let's see who is online at the moment, and we will send a raid over to them. Wow, not a lot of people are on today. That's actually really strange. Is this person playing with GK? In an ad right now. I'll check in just a moment. Oh, my phone's actually about to die. I am so glad Oh man. Okay, I've been mentioning this before, like in the Discord and whatnot. Oh, actually, hold on. Let me post these. And if y'all are interested in joining the Discord, we do a lot of multiplayer games. We do have some Mario Kart 8 that we're going to be doing this weekend on Sunday, if you would like to take part in that. And also, if you missed any of my older VODs, check out my YouTube channel. That's where all my older VODs are being uploaded. Currently, Final Fantasy IX, Super Mario Sunshine, and Doom 1993 are being uploaded on there. It's a bi-daily thing. So if you would like to catch any of those old streams, be sure to subscribe to me on the YouTube. As of right now, I'm still doing bi-daily. I may change that really soon, depending on how my schedule looks. I know, because I may, you know, I'm thinking about other ways to improve the YouTube channel. I want to add more stuff to it, so we'll see. But is this person streaming with? No, they're not even playing with GK, and they have been streaming for a while, so I don't know when they're going to end. GK is playing some, well, he has it set to Mario Party Superstars, but he's actually playing Party Project, which is a game from a person that we know who is actually worked on it and makes the game. So let's go ahead and send a raid over to GK. They're going to be playing that for a while, and we always want to support our GK killed. Yeah, I'm actually trying to see if anyone from the Chateau is streaming, but not right now. So let's go ahead and send the raid over to GK. He is playing some Party Project, which is a game very similar to Mario Party Superstars. So we're gonna go ahead and head over there. And that's gonna do it for me. So hopefully I'll see y'all tomorrow for my April Fool's stream, or at least on Monday for the start of my Yakuza 0 stream. So take care, everybody, and have yourselves a good one.